Hey guys, our best and most favorite game mode is just around the corner, which is CVC. I thought I would give you a bit of a breakdown as far as what's the best ways of prepping. So a lot of CVC is just prep work, and then when CVC comes, you use everything you've prepped, and then you just run Spider. In regards to pushing high on points, you do need to be in direct communication with your clan mates. So you've got to have a clear plan set up. Is it worth us pushing hard this CVC? Is it worth us just getting minimum points to just get the tier rewards and personal rewards? Or are we planning to crush the other team and 4-0 them for all 3 action gear? It's basically a good practice in the 2 weeks leading up to just have a bit of a mindset as far as what you're going to do for it, whether you're going to save a load of energy and just run Spider, whether you're going to start leveling gear up to 15, ready to 16 for CVC, or whether you're taking it easy because half your clan's away on holiday or some people can't commit, basically. So in regards to the screenshot on screen, this was our CVC 3 weeks ago against Mad, where we got 81 million points. This was an extreme CVC. For anyone who doesn't know the backstory, there's always been a bit of rivalry between ET and Mad. And this was something where both sides knew that it was going to be like a big push for points. And we went into this 2 weeks before it with the sole purpose of planning to get more than 1.7 mil each. And we over exceeded and did way more than we expected. A lot of us were running the game 24/7 basically to do this, which you don't need to do in normal CVCs. But I'm going to go through some of the prep work that we did and some of the things you can do on a daily basis just to be as prepared as you can be for CVC. So let's jump into the game. So for that CVC against Mad, I got 3 million points. It's something which I didn't think I was going to be able to do. I got my calculations a little bit off and I thought I'd struggle to reach a 2 mil mark. But it's actually surprising how many points you got on your account if you just saved your resources, just focused on gear and Spider. So first off the bat is gear. So there's a few handy little tips with gear. Before CVC starts, you want to level up as much gear as possible to level 15. So you get 1500 points to level a 6-star piece of gear to 16. And for a 5-star piece of gear, you get 1000 points to leveling it from to 16. So that just has to be from level 15 to 16. You don't have to do it from level 0 to 16. With that in mind, it's a good idea to have some silver ready. So when CVC starts, you can just jump straight into leveling up the gear. In regards to doing that, if your plan is for CVC to do a load of Spider runs, you can always use all your silver before CVC to get that gear up to 15. And then on the last day of a CVC, you can then use the silver you farmed from Spider to then level that gear up to 16. Whichever way you want to go about things works. Few people in the clan did it that way, where they went down to about 100 million silver from like 800 million silver. Just leveling gear to 15 and then farm Spider non-stop for first day and then use that silver to just 16 all those pieces. I myself kept around about 200 mil silver to go into CVC with, so I could just do some level 15 gear to 16 on the first day, and then farm some more and then do some more on the second day. In regards to finding it, so there's no option in game to basically sort by level yet. I know this is something which Plarium's working on, but it's something which there's a really good workaround for this. So as you can see, when you're sort of scrolling through gear, it's kind of hard to distinguish where's the 15 gear, where's the 16 gear, especially if you're dyslexic like I am. You kind of, at a glance, you can't really tell the difference. So this is where the optimizer comes into its into its own. So if you've got 2 monitors, you can go onto artifacts here at the top and then select by rank 6-star, equipped all. And if we just wanted to do artifacts, just click artifacts, make sure this is unchecked. And then here where you got the artifact level, you just slide it up to 15 and it will show you all your level 15 gear. So going into this CVC coming, I've only got 32 pieces of level 15 gear ready to level up. And if we were to include 5-star, that goes up to 35. So I've had a pretty good cleanse of gear recently, so I haven't got that many. But this shows you exactly where the gear is. So for instance, I know Yannika's got 3 pieces, Yoshi's got 1, Yannika's got another piece here, and then I can go through set by set and just pick it out. It's a lot quicker and a lot more efficient to do it like this. It's best for silver to avoid doing accessories because it does cost more silver. But if you have run out of artifacts like I have, then accessories is your next best thing. But as far as points per minute, there's no faster way other than booking than leveling gear up or 6-star gear up to 16. It's a really efficient way of doing things. With that in mind, that's the first thing really. So just make sure all your gear's level to 15, ready to go, and have a good idea of where that gear is kept in regards to in your inventory. Some people were putting it all on champs in a vault, so they knew exactly where the gear was, but I think they actually found that a bit more annoying. The other thing to do here is we know, for instance, we got 32 6-star pieces, so 32 times 1500. So we got around about 48,000 points just sat in gear currently for CVC. It's not that much for this amount. And when I was doing for CVC versus MAD, I had about 700 pieces to put it in context. And I know some other people in the clan had about 1,500 pieces, something stupid. But it's something where you can use this filter to find all the gear and you can just quickly do it. The next section to get dialed in is your spider team. So I have got a video up of my previous spider team. I'm going to do one of my new one. We spent quite a few days prior to CVC just going through every clanmate's spider team, making sure it's as efficient as possible and a fail rate wasn't high. So we were trying to get everyone down to less than 20 seconds a run on stage 25. If you're doing less than 20 seconds a run on stage 25, it's better to do stage 25. If you're doing more than 20 seconds a run, then it's best to do stage 20 for the points per minute and the actual gear you get in return and that side of things. So we basically have a good sort out of your spider team, make sure it's consistent, test it. You're going to need silver anyway for when CVC starts, so do a load of spider runs in preparation for CVC so you get your silver ready for the gear. And also it allows you to check that it is working sufficiently and it's got that 100% win rate that you're looking for. In regards to running spider, RSL Helper is your friend. You don't want to be using multi-battles here because you can't set specific stats to sell. You can use tools like auto hotkey to do it a bit faster, or macros on your computer. Hibben in our clan, he has an Alienware computer and it has a macro function, and his spider team was just running. It was finished and it will start straight away afterwards. So he was really, really fast with this. But basically RSL Helper is your friend. Run it on Run Infinitely. And then auto refill on and auto sell. As long as you got a decent computer, this should be a lot quicker than farming and then going into the gear and cleansing the gear out in your inventory, especially with memory leak and that side of things. The next point in regards to spider is memory leak is a problem with this game. So after about an hour, you will notice your run starts slowing down. After 2 hours, you kind of want to stop for run, close raid, close RSL helper, reopen RSL helper, and start again. Reason for this is basically it adds on around about as much time as like 3 or 4 seconds a run because of a memory leak. And when you're running 15-second runs, that's nearly a third of your run just purely down to the game running badly. If your opponent is basically stopping and starting the game to be able to get on top of that memory leak, then they're going to overtake you in points. We were, for this CVC, when we were going to sleep, we were setting alarms every like couple hours to do this, which really wasn't healthy. We were waking up, going on our remote desktop on our phones and just stopping and starting, and then going back to sleep again. It was a really sort of like hectic push. But the last thing is, if your clan's got a Discord, Discord has got the functionality of streaming your screen. It's good idea with different time zones and stuff like that. So if you're going to sleep, to put your stream on Discord, and then your clanmates can sort of just ping you when a run stops, or if there's a server outage and you need to manually click restart. I can't begin to describe how many times some of our clanmates had RSL helper just suddenly stop working, and we are able to just ping them and they got a notification through and they could sort it out basically. And lastly, I mean, for last areas of game, Forge can be quite good for points, but at the same time, it's faster to just Forge before CVC than upgrade the artifacts during CVC and just focus on Spider. Books is the quickest way of getting points with legendary books, but the most expensive. I tend to just avoid doing that when you can, because no one really wants to be booking out useless champs or champs that don't need books. And you can get quite a good amount of points just from playing the game, doing Spider and that side of things. Great Hall. If you haven't got a max Great Hall, save your plus 10 upgrades for CVC. It's 1500 points per max 10 upgrade. So easy way of getting some points there. And then lastly, in regards to the auto runs and RSL helper, get remote desktop for your phone. So Google do a remote desktop. Let me find it. So remote desktop, Chrome. So you want to basically where is it? Chrome remote desktop. Here it is. I can't show you guys this because it will show my remote desktop, but basically here you go. So Chrome remote desktop here. Download this, download it on your phone, and then literally you can just sign in onto your desktop through your phone and just access your computer. So if you're out doing going to the gym, for instance, and you want to check up on your auto runs, you can just access it on your phone and just click start, restart if need be. Really handy tool. I still use it now for if I'm downstairs and auto runs are running upstairs, or when I get back from work and I just want to start up Clan Boss on my computer. I turn my computer on, start up Clan Boss, and then when I'm downstairs, I can just, when Clan Boss is finished, I can start up the next one. Really handy tool to have. And lastly, guys, for few last areas you can get quite a lot of points from is 3v3 arena. If you're in gold in 3v3 arena, everyone drops their defenses down to one-man defenses, so you can farm points really quickly and efficiently in here. The other last area to sort of like get easy points on is ascending and leveling champs. So now we've got this new Tavern AI fixture. It's really quick and easy to level champs. For a 6-star legendary to fully ascend, you get 1500 points for fully ascending, so really quick 1500 points there. And also I believe it's 1500 points as well to take a 5-star to 6-star. So you can save, you can get points that way as well. It may only be 1,000, but still decent points to have saved up. Other than that, hopefully these points have helped you out a lot. Shard wise, I'd always avoid pulling shards during CVC. It's not worth it. We've chased a lot of 10x's in ET for over CVCs before, and none of us has got lucky. Just save your shards for 2x's. And when they do for guaranteed champions and that side of things, the companies or Plarium's moving to such a way where they know shards are really valuable because of faction guardians and empowering champions. So they're really trying to push out these really intense 10x's, which are really quite good for a lot of players, but vast majority just ignore shards for CVC. Focus on the points I've mentioned in the video. If you have found this video useful, please leave it a like. It helps me out a bunch. Also subscribe if you're new here, and I'll catch you again in the next video. All right, peace.